naked, stepping through a shadowy maze. Paranormal princess in a spectral haze. Twist tighter than a pretzel, no escape route. Ghosts whisper secrets, that's what I'm about.
Phantom on the throne, ruler of the unseen, wielding power darker than a midnight dream.
Furious threads weave the cosmic dress, bow down to the queen.
Paranormal princess. Paranormal princess.
Crystal ball in the clutch, future in my sight. Spitting bars sharp enough to cut through the night. Skeletons in closets doing cha-cha steps. Got the afterlife popping, ain't ready yet. Horns and halos clash in the cosmic abyss. Graveyard thump to the rhythm, can't resist.
Doomsday ticking, yet the vibes relentless. All hail the ethereal paranormal princess. Paranormal princess. Veil thin as whispers, I'm flipping dimensions. Got spirits on payroll, no pension. Draped in fog, swaggers otherworldly. Even death respects the hustle, bow to me early. Phantom on the throne, ruler of the unseen, wielding power darker than a midnight dream.
Furious threads weave the cosmic dress, bow down to the queen.
Paranormal princess. Paranormal princess. Paranormal princess.
Clear voices, no static in the brain. Paranormal consultant, pull up in the frame. Ghost Talk podcast on the air. Fun vibes, dead people in the chair. Pull up. Ghost Talk, I'm speaking to the room. On the paranormal consultant, crowd go boom. Ghost Talk, all night long. Clear voices in the dark, still a party song. Ghost Talk, all night long. Clear voices in the dark, still a party song. Mic on, hunting in the waveforms, nose float. Cold spot in the brainstorm, jokes hit, then the goosebumps rise. Fans binge tenny best, no shut eyes. Flashlight in the booth, no campfire. Whole chat room lit off one flyer. I'm reading every FPE, no typo. Dead homies do a cameo in my iPhone. Ask questions, I'm talking to the unseen. Whole room chill, AC, I'm the spleen. Fun host with the dad hat, deadpan. Got a demon in the DMs, wanna shake hands. I'm the plug for the 100 and the hopeful. Every story in my notes so vocal. Turn fear to a laugh to a download. Every episode of Ride, no slow-mo. Ghost Talk, park cars on the air. Fun vibes, dead people in the chair. Let's go. Ghost Talk, I'm speaking to the room. I'm the paranormal consultant, crowd go boom. Ghost Talk, all night long. Clear voices in the dark, still a party song. Ghost Talk, all night long. Clear voices in the dark, still a party song.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. It's been a week. We'll get more into that here in a second. I'm trying to figure out what's going on because Parapost isn't popping up for some reason. I don't know. We'll figure it out here in a little bit. But hopefully y'all are doing well. Tonight I am extremely excited for this one because at the end of the day, yes, I did that. I went there. It's been a long time since I've had a chance to sit down, chat, relax with a very special guest and a very special dear brother of mine. And if you haven't figured it out yet, well, welcome to the show. Please help me welcome my brother, none other than Mr. Brian John Laverty. What's up, brother? Yeah.
I was a little taken back about at the beginning of that video because it said Paranormal Princess. So I was going, okay, do I not know something about Matt now? Or...
Surprise! You know what they say: New Year, new you.
yeah. I was just trying to share it over from your page, the Parapost page, but I don't have that option. I don't know why.
Yeah, I don't know either because I even tried switching profiles into Parapost and doing it that way, and it's not even showing.
Let me see
I'm
if I
not
can
sure.
do that. Yeah, that's weird. I
I
don't know
am
what's
not
going
sure.
on. The last video that was shown there was what, January 4th, right?
Yeah.
Let me just see if I can do that.
Excuse
Yeah,
me.
because I never even actually thought about that. So just weird why it's not. What's going on?
No idea. No idea.
Yeah,
It's
it's not even playing on your page right now.
yeah. It's and I'm looking on everything on my end, and my Facebook, Paranormal Consultant Facebook, and Consultant YouTube are just fine. I see them right here, right now. I just don't see it on Parapost. It's
Okay,
given the thing.
who stirred around with Parapost?
Don't look at me. I ain't touched it. This is the first time I've actually been in studio pretty much all week. It's been a week. It's been a really fun and interesting week between people being sick. The Wicked Queen, she was sick. She had that influenza A that's been going around, so she was pretty down and out. I had a sinus infection that had me pretty. Ugh. And then the Para Princess, we just found out she's got influenza A with that stomach thing going around. So all three of us are just sick, and then the in-laws have it. It's been a mess.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, and on top of working and everything else. And speaking of the Para Princess, she's in the room. She shared out. Thank you so much. Hopefully you liked your video this week. I sent him a message. I said last week it was the Wicked Queen. Now it's the Para Princess's turn.
I don't even see the chat. I don't
Um,
see the comments.
so I am on my page. My page for some reason doesn't show up on
Oh, there it is. There's one that popped
here.
up now. Jonathan popped up.
There's Jonathan. He's over on YouTube. What's up, brother?
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
I'll
And
share it over to that page later.
fair enough.
I'm
and
sure.
then Renee's here.
Yeah, I'm sure I can share it over to Parapost later.
Should be able to.
It's weird. I haven't been on the page, and God, I haven't been on that page for probably a couple of weeks, only because of what's going on.
Which it's been a fun year so far, and I know we're just 11 days into the new year. So many changes, a lot of changes are happening,
Lord.
both locally and all over, and in apparently Toronto. Toronto's got a new, yes, shameless plug. Toronto's got a new hangout, new hangout spot, which I need to get my passport just to come up there. I'll sit right outside just waiting for you.
Okay.
But go ahead. What kind of new business venture have you got going on?
So this started 3 months ago, 2.5 months ago. It was a lot of work getting to the point where the sale actually happened. It was probably almost 2 months of work. I am I'm part owner. There's other people involved, but I am the proud owner of a new cafe in Toronto called Submit and Shy. We're located on King Street West in Toronto. If you're from Toronto, you'll know what King Street West is. We're just west of Bathurst, which is the main street in Toronto. But so we opened last Tuesday. It was about 2.5, almost 3 months of work. We got the place in December 17th. The sale actually went through. And then we were closed for about just under a month to fix, repair, clean up. I don't know who this guy was, but he was not a very clean person. Well, let me just put it that way.
Yeah, that's why I'm chuckling, guys.
He was not a very clean person. We had to. I don't want to say anything. Obviously, I don't want to speak bad about him, but this guy apparently didn't know how to clean a bathroom. So we had to redo the whole bathroom, which unfortunately cost a little bit of money. But and then we had to rearrange things. We had to. Okay, let me put it this way: we had to have somebody come in and clean the place from head to toe. And the cleaner actually came to us and said, I'm surprised this guy wasn't closed down. That's how bad it was. And so everything was done. Obviously, it took about 3.5 weeks to have everything done. And and then we opened. We opened last Tuesday. We were delayed for about 4 days. We were supposed to open up on the 2nd of January, but it got delayed for 4 days for something that the last owner caused some issues. So, yeah. Yeah, he caused a little bit of issues, and unfortunately, we've only been open a week, and we already have to get lawyers involved, and so it's it's not going to be fun. But at the end of the day, we spent a lot of money. We spent a lot of money on this place, and now it's open, and we opened on Tuesday, and yesterday was probably our busiest day. And it was packed. It was packed from the minute we opened, from the time we closed. So people coming in and out, a lot of compliments over the last week. We, unfortunately, anybody who owns a business out there knows sometimes when you take over a business, you have to do damage control from the previous owner, which is probably what we're going to be doing for the next couple of months, because this guy caused... I'll give you one particular story. I'll give you one story. I don't know the full story behind. I don't know like all the details of this story, but apparently, so our cafe is below a condo. So there's a condo right above us. It's like, I think it's like 30 stories or something, 25 stories. Well, they have security in the condo. Well, apparently, one of the owners from the previous owners felt it necessary to throw coffee on the security guard. I don't know what started it, but I don't care who you are or what you do or what that person did to you. Nobody deserves that.
No.
And I said, I'm surprised he didn't sue or have her charged with assault.
Yeah.
But anyways, so apparently this woman, who's the wife of the owner, she liked to yell at customers, yell at employees. So unfortunately, there is going to be a lot of damage control over the next 2 to 3 months. But this week has been a great start. The word is getting out that the old owners are gone and the new ones are here, and there's new decor, new beverages, new food, new treats. There's still some old favorites that are on the menu. We did take away some, but no, it's going to be a lot of work, but it's going to be a lot of fun as well. It's got to be fun.
Yeah.
So, but
Trust me, people, he's actually downplaying a lot of this, because him and I were on the phone for almost an hour, I think it was, so one day, and I was in shock. This guy. Wow. Yeah. We have some comments here. Renee says that you're going to have to basically meet at the border and vouch for me to cross over.
Okay. Yeah.
Just say crazy Canadians.
One thing I will say, I did... Unfortunately, in the agreement or the contract for this guy, that we were supposed to get all the social medias and the website. Well, he decided to be a jerk. I'm going to be nice. He decided to be a jerk and not give us that, so we have to start from scratch. So our new Instagram page is called Submit and Chai _ King Street, as just ST. So if you want to follow us over at Instagram, you can do that. And I got about 6 videos, and there's people are starting to follow. We've had a lot of likes, a lot of views. So I'm starting to build the Instagram page, and the website should be out soon. So
which I will get you guys in chat. I will get you guys that link, so be on the lookout for that. I'll post it to all the consultant stuff, even on YouTube. I'll put it in the comments for you guys to watch.
No Facebook page yet, but that will come.
Yeah.
Other things.
Kara says, hi. Hey, Kara.
Hi,
Congrats
Kara.
to the
How
new
come I'm not
business.
seeing the comments?
It's on my personal profile. It's not showing up on.
What's going on with this streaming streaming service?
This one's kind of. I can see it on consultant. I can see it on Parapost, but my own personal page, I can't see them.
Oh, you can see on it. So you got it on Parapost?
No. I mean, whenever it does work.
Oh, okay.
Tanner says
I want to see the. I want to see the. What did Tanner say?
Tanner says tall cafe, because you said it was like 30 stories or something like that, 25 stories.
Well, we're actually going to be changing the name, and because obviously the old name relates to the previous owners.
Yeah.
We just didn't have time to change the name, and a lot of stuff. There's a lot. Like, I didn't realize how much paperwork there was. If I knew then what I know now.
There's the other catchphrase.
Yeah. Yeah, things might have been a little bit different, but I think because the thought was either we buy a new place or we take over a place or we rent a spot and build it from scratch.
No.
That's what we were contemplating, but we didn't realize how bad it was till after we purchased it, meaning the reputation.
Yeah.
So you never find that out. You never find that stuff out before. Now you can look at reviews and stuff like that. You got to take reviews with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
So, So we're actually thinking about calling it, which is pretty simple. We're actually thinking about calling it King Street Cafe.
Ooh, I like that.
Or 787 Cafe, 787 Cafe, which it's 787 King Street West.
Yeah.
So that's what we're thinking. That's what we're thinking. Either King Street Cafe or 787 Cafe. So we haven't decided yet, but that will come probably the end of February.
Well, guys, comment below. What do you guys think? My personal vote is King Street Cafe. It just rolls off the tongue. I like that. Yeah. Well, I agree with Renee. Besides the crazy Canadians, she says blessings and prosperity to you.
Thank you. I just want to go over to your page so I can see the comments. Oh, that's definitely not you. I go. There was a guy named Bat. I thought I hit Matt Barron. I go. Okay, that's definitely not Matt. Where am I here?
I mean, maybe. Who knows? I mean,
that's definitely not Matt.
Pretty close. What
the heck?
Little AI.
Yeah, that's definitely not Matt. King Street Cafe. There you
go. Mama Newsom's here. Hey, Mama. Hopefully everybody's doing well there.
I don't even see you live. I'm on the. Wait a minute. That's weird. This is weird. What's going on with Facebook? Is there a glitch?
Maybe. There you go. I just sent it via Messenger.
Yeah, I got it. I got it now.
Yeah.
I got it. Actually, I got it now. I could probably share it. I'm going to share it to Parapost right now.
Fair enough.
Yeah, there it is. It's on Parapost now.
And I saw Vicky. Vicky, I saw you from Abyss Paranormal. Love Abyss. Love Vicky. Hopefully you guys are doing well too.
I wonder if it's on Parapost now.
Don't know.
Other than yours. I just shared yours. Yeah, it's on Parapost now because I shared it.
Okay.
Let me go back to my page.
Kara says, yeah, King Street sounds cool. Renee says the same thing. King Street for sure.
King Street Cafe I do like.
Yeah. It does roll off the tongue. Really nice.
Yeah, it does. So today, wasn't too busy today, but we had a lot of people coming in and out. So yesterday was the best day. It was from the moment we opened, from the moment we closed, it was just packed. So that was good.
Yeah, it's funny because I've worked with the public before, and I know a lot of people here have too. There's certain days where you want to be busy, and it just makes time go. It's better. It's just something to do. And then other days you just want people to F right off. You just want to turn the close sign and just leave me alone. You know what's really funny about all of it though is I don't drink coffee and I don't drink tea.
and I own a cafe.
I was gonna.
But, yeah,
And, I will
we're-
say I have been snooping around on the page and Instagram, and I've seen the products and I've seen all the pictures you posted,
Yeah.
and I'll tell you, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. It looks great. It looks amazing. The cafe, you guys did a phenomenal job.
Yeah, the cafe is amazing. Like it really is, and like the picture. To be honest, the pictures don't do it any justice.
Hmm.
And it's a lot. Like it's like God. It's like I think it's close to 1,400 square feet. The kitchen's huge. There's a lot of kitchen space, but again, it's like if I knew then what I know now.
I have
Yeah.
I have at the end of the day merch. Tempt me. I will
There's your new shirt. There's your new shirt. If
I
I knew
do.
then what I know now.
I do actually have at the end of the day. I know you guys have probably seen it.
Yeah.
But that'll be the next one.
Yeah.
Maybe you know what? Maybe we should do something like that for GGH.
Yeah. Crazy
need-
Canadians. What's that about?
The copy. The old owner throwing the copy on the security guard.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
King Street Cafe does sound cool.
Yeah.
You're right, Cara. It does sound cool.
Yeah.
I like it. And same with Renee said it as well.
Hmm. I think you'd have better advertising with that.
Yeah, yeah.
There's-
Well, it's interesting because we like obviously everybody knows I have Max, so I take him out for a walk. There's a woman that I see every so often. Her dog is one of those. Forget what kind of dog it is, but anyways, it's a beautiful, friendly dog. And so I was telling her about the cafe, and she goes, "Well, she's been in the marketing industry for over 25 years." And so she's come forward and said, "I'll do all the marketing for you if you want. The only thing I ask for is a free cup of coffee."
Can't beat that.
Okay, I'm going to save myself thousands and thousands of dollars. Yeah, cup of coffee all the way. Just tell me which one you want.
I don't know if anybody else had this thought, but I had a thought. Don't run away. When we're talking about marketing, with King Street Cafe, I just picture Max wearing a crown.
Yeah,
I don't know what it is.
There
Just
he is.
just see that.
There he is. Max.
Aw.
Max. Maxie. Max. He's
Nope.
not paying attention to me. Typical French bulldog. Pain in the bum. So he was down at the cafe today, and everybody thinks he's the mascot of the cafe.
Exactly.
But unfortunately, you never know. The health inspector might come by. So Max is definitely friendly, and he likes to go and see the people. But for example, today he was there, and a woman came up to him and petted him, but she's allergic to animals, and she started sneezing, and she had to go. She goes, "No, I'm not going because of him. I'm going because I got to go." But I felt bad for her because she was sneezing. But at the end of the day, he's not going to be there every day. And also, I'm moving.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Moving. I'm
So
moving
what-
at the end of the month.
So we're in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. That'd be a hell of a drive to the cafe all the time. But yeah, I'm moving at the end of the month. I'm moving closer to the cafe. I found a place. Just got approved yesterday. And so there's a lot going on. I got 3 weeks.
That's awesome.
I got to pack. Yeah. And being at the cafe as well. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
So,
Well,
yeah,
you-
so I'm
you know to
renting.
get
I found a
caffeine.
loft. I'm going to be
A loft?
renting a loft.
Wow. I think that rolls off.
I'm not going to buy right now. I'm going to buy maybe later in the year.
Mhm.
I'm going to, get rid of this place, but probably buy later in the year. But yeah, it's a loft. I've never been in a loft before, so this is definitely going to be an experience. I figured, hey, I own a cafe, loft. It all makes sense.
Look at him. Just moving on up.
Yeah. So 2-bedroom loft. So it's gonna be interesting. I've never rented a loft before, and and it was a great price. So I couldn't say no. But there's just a lot going on. That's why nobody's really heard from me too much. I post, I ghost. That's all I really do. I haven't spoken to Matt much in the last since
Since pretty much,
GGH.
yeah, I was gonna say since probably the end of GGH, maybe, well, a little bit here and there, but
I talked to AJ the other day. I haven't spoken to him since GGH.
mhm.
So I talk to Glenda every once in a while, usually once or twice a week because her videos are on Health Empowers You page. But no, I don't talk to. Yeah, New Adventures. Yeah, it's. I would say it's new. I'm not necessarily saying it's an adventure yet.
You know
Lost
what?
living is sweet. So does Renee have experience at that?
I'm assuming
Yeah.
it sounds really, really swanky too, like you really highbrow. I'm gonna go back
Yeah,
to
but
my
I'm not
law.
that kind of guy, though. I'm not a
You own
really
a coffee shop now.
I'm not
You
a
have to.
swanky guy. Like,
It comes with the
you know,
territory. You buy a
yeah.
coffee shop and then you buy a loft. That's how it is.
Is that how it goes?
Apparently,
Oh, okay.
you're
Okay.
following the script, being an actor. There
Ah,
you go.
okay. Yeah. And then on top of that, I'm still doing auditions for the act. I had 2 last week that I had to do, and I had a call back for a commercial last week. So
That's awesome.
yeah, a call back for um, a particular cola, Diet Cola. That's all I can say.
Fair enough.
So, NDA, unfortunately.
Yeah, those are fun. Yeah, with my new job, the new security job I'm doing. Luckily, it's Monday through Friday, but get up at 4 o'clock every day,
Oh,
and then it's an hour
I'm
drive
going to
too.
bed at that time.
Trust me, the paranormal time frame is kind of screwing with it, but
Yeah.
I'm starting to get it locked in. But yeah, I leave. It's an hour drive to and from, but it's easy.
When
It's
that's hey 4 o'clock till when? What time do you start work?
so I have to be on post at 6:30.
Okay, and you
So
work till when?
3, 2:45, 3.
Monday through Friday. Those are great hours.
Oh, I'm not bitching. Trust me.
What time do you
They
go to bed?
about well, it depends. And tonight it'll probably be not too long after the show.
Okay.
Um, but usually about between 8 and 8:30 on
Oh,
average.
okay. See, I
So
couldn't do that. I couldn't go to bed that early.
see, I figured out a trick, and this is a military thing. If I need to get up really early or change my schedule like that, I stay up completely the day before. I don't get
Okay.
any sleep, no naps, no nothing. I just stay up. So that way, when it's nighttime, I'm already exhausted. I'm ready for bed, and just basically resets.
Okay. Okay.
And it works. It's a pain in the ass, but it works.
So cafe owner, loft living, after the trifecta is complete. Yeah. Hey, where do you put Ghost Hunter in there?
That's the center of
Oh, is it?
the pyramid.
Okay. Actually, I might be going live in a little while. Might go live. So a friend of mine who owns a store in Grimsby, which is about an hour and a bit outside of Toronto.
Mhm.
I've been there a few times. I've gone live a few times there. She's having some activity, which is weird because her activity doesn't usually start till September, October, and then it's over by the end of October. But she captured something on her video camera.
Mhm.
I wonder, can you pop it up?
I was just
You
gonna
might
ask.
still have it. Yeah.
I do have it. I
So
do.
she got something on her video camera. We don't know what it is. It's not a bug. It's nobody that was there because they were closed. Now she did say her husband went there, but even still, her husband, like it's really, really super close to the security camera, so it can't be her husband because you would see him.
Yep.
So
Come on.
did I sent it to you, right?
Yep. I got it. I got
Okay.
it. I'm just getting it set up here. Oh, there's Max.
Yeah, that's nice. Let me close the door.
So I did get a chance to look at this on my big screen, and I don't know. I can't.
So,
So bring us down here. Not me. There we go. So this is what we're talking about.
Now, I know this camera, and this camera is at the top of the ceiling, so it's pretty high up there.
Mm-hmm.
No bugs in this place. This place is cleaner than clean. And if you know Colleen, she's cleaner than clean. And I've been to the Nook a few times. Now, backstory of this place is there was a guy that was there before Colleen. Can you give me a minute? Sorry, can you just give me a minute?
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah, folks. So basically, like he was saying, there's nobody in the store. There's no bugs, and obviously, if you know anything about investigating, this is not a bug. This doesn't have the shape. It doesn't have anything that you would characterize as a bug. The other thing is how solid it is. Like if you guys see, all this is all solid. You can't see through it. Nothing like that. And what I was telling Brian before, to me, it looks like
Sorry about that. Somebody was at my door.
It's not DoorDash, is it?
No. So we I've been there. So the backstory, like this place, the previous owners, apparently the brother of the previous owner lived upstairs. If people seen the Nook videos that I've done there, I've done a few. Apparently her brother committed suicide just outside the back door. So I've actually investigated there, like I said a few times, and we've actually captured, we think it's this guy. We hear a male's voice in the EVPs and stuff like that. So what is that?
Yeah. Well, and like I was saying when you were checking on your door, it's definitely not a bug. It doesn't have that shape that you would typically see with a bug. Two, how close it is to the camera. You and I were even talking about this. I mean, this is right up on that lens, to where it's even whiting out the time or the stamp right here, whatever this, or I'm assuming it's the channel, camera number 9, or whatever this is. But it's blocking all that.
I think that's actually a time, isn't it?
Well, the timestamp's up here.
Yeah.
And if this is, by the way, they have the timestamp actually Christmas Eve, and it's 10:30 in the morning, which is another oddity, but it happens. We all know this.
They weren't there.
Yeah, but nobody was there, and I don't know.
And you could tell that nobody's there. The lights are off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What gets me, and like I said to Brian, it to me it looks like something's moving. Like it's moving from left to right.
Sorry for cutting you off. And actually, James is in the room. And he was with me on one of the investigations that I did here.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
But, and it can't be someone's hand. It can't be anything like that.
No, the camera's way too high.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I don't know. And she doesn't know. Now, what's interesting about this is this whole street, every place on the street it's got activity. One of the main reasons is because this town was the center of the War of 1812. Okay, so there was over 10,000 people that died in this town. Okay, now this whole street, up the street, I think it's about 3 stores up the street, is where a apparition was captured on the video camera of a woman missing her head.
Head?
Yes. So
Okay.
you only see the from the shoulders down, there's no head. But no, it's definitely not a bird. There's no bird.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I mean, I can see what you're thinking, Vicky, 100%. Because when Brian presented it to me, it was on my phone, so I thought that could be a bird because I could.
Yeah, that's what I thought too at the beginning.
The beak it could be, but they'd probably see the bird, I would assume.
Yeah, there wouldn't be a bird in the store anyways.
Do you know what
there used to be a bird in the store, and that bird has now been gone. It's been gone for a while. So,
Well, I mean, animals do.
well, no, it was a budgie, right? It was a budgie. that they
Oh, little
had in
parakeet,
the-
yeah.
Yeah. And what's interesting about that, anytime something happened
Mhm.
in the store, the budgie would go crazy.
Huh.
If something was happening in the store, it would just go nuts. So that's why this all began, because she thought something was in her place, and that's why we ended up going down there. Now, with the store 3 doors down, yeah, it was captured. If I were to, I think I still have it. It's on my Instagram page, on the Huntophobia Instagram page, near the bottom when I first started the Instagram account. But yeah, it's a woman. You can see a woman. She's wearing tights, and she looks like a shirt, but there's no head. Now, there used to be a hotel sitting on this corner, and the hotel caught on fire in 1952, I believe, and killed 6 people. So that's where we think the girls come from. But when we investigated this place for the first time, we investigated 3 stores. Now, we investigated the Lego store, we investigated this store, and we've investigated a salon. Now, in that salon, I was choked. And that's actually on camera, actually. But I was choked. We had to stop filming. So yeah, I believe there is a video of this. I believe there is, because it is a video camera. It is a security camera, but she took a still shot of it because I guess it came very quickly and disappeared very quickly.
You know, I don't know why I thought this, but when you said about, the war, as weird as it sounds, it kind of looks like a fleur-de-lis.
A what? Sorry.
Fleur-de-lis. One
Okay.
of the, yeah. It looks, because I know they used to have them on the posts and stuff like that, and, or on the pikes. They used to have
Yeah.
the fleur-de-lis.
Now there's a restaurant on this strip as well. He has a spirit in the basement, and people are scared to go downstairs in the basement because this guy likes to slam doors.
Nice.
I went to another place on this street as well,
You're over there now.
in a retail store, and there was this small little retail store that had 10 spirits in it, and the one spirit was controlling all the other spirits. So we actually had 2 mediums come in, and they were able to get rid of all of them except the one that was keeping all the other spirits there. He wasn't a very, very nice guy, and he was actually captured on camera. You could see a shadow of him going across the wall in the back. So my point to all that, this whole street is haunted.
Sounds like it.
The whole street is haunted. Every store has something going on in it. So, and apparently she moved out of that store and moved to another store, and apparently that one is haunted.
Jeez.
So yeah, slow the video down to watch the movement. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I'm actually going to get her to send me the video of that. But apparently, from what I understand, she said it was quite quick.
Well, with it being that close to the camera, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Either way, it's very interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
Very interesting.
This is what we do, buddy.
Yep. Which is actually, believe it or not, folks.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying it's a spirit. It could be something completely.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh,
until
yeah.
I can actually see the actual video of it. The land, definitely the land is the
100%.
issue. Yeah, for sure. Over 10,000 people were killed in this town. I investigated the museum there, and that was the last standing house in that town. And this house was protected by the Indians, because the guy that owned the house was basically the guy that discovered the town. And his name was, I think his name was Joseph Brandt. And that is a hospital in Burlington, which is about 20 minutes away from this location. But that museum, it's on YouTube, my YouTube channel, but it's also on Paraflex. And I captured a lot on the SB7, like a whole bloody sentence. And this guy was not nice at all. So
Kind of reminds me of Gettysburg. Like you can't throw a stone without hitting something,
yeah,
that's haunted.
yeah. Me and James were there. I invited James to come out with me. It's you walk into the place and you go, okay, this place is so nice and sweet, and it's like one of those stores. It's like one of a kind store.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like the last thing you'd go, yeah, nothing in here. Okay, well, like I always say, I don't care where you go, what you're doing. You could be in a whatever. There's going to be a spirit there. There are spirits everywhere you go.
100%.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, folks, this is actually still part of this part 2 for this video about new paranormal teams. And that's one of the reasons why I brought Mr. on, and that's networking. We talked about it a little bit last week, and I kind of want to touch on this too. And Brian and I are good examples of this, and even Tanner and myself, we've been over this before. If you're going to be in this field, have number one, thick skin, but be open to other people's ideas and suggestions.
Oh yeah,
Because that happens a lot. I don't know how many times, even Brian and I, we've been talking about evidence and stuff like that, and we butt heads. But we do agree on a lot of things, though. But I mean, you have to be open. You have to be open-minded and be open to the community as well. I mean, you see, like with Renee, with Vicky, anybody. I mean, how many times have we seen it on Global Ghost Hunt?
yeah. For me personally, like, yeah, I'm looking at this picture. Yeah, we don't know what it is. Could it be paranormal? It might not be. But this is why we do, because we like figuring out if it is or not. Like even listening to or reading the comments in the chat saying it could be a bird. Yeah, quite possibly could be. I'm going to say 98% sure it's not a bird, because there wouldn't be a bird in the store. There used to be, but it was in a cage. It was never let out. It's not there anymore. But, I like seeing that. Like, I don't see the bird. Somebody else does. You see, I think when you first saw it, you said it almost looked like a hand, or was it a shoulder or something like that? Personally, I don't see that.
Yeah.
But, I see something that everybody else is going to, well, no, I don't see that. Well, that doesn't mean it can't be it, but,
And we could all be wrong.
Yeah.
We could all be wrong. It could just be something random.
It's definitely, I will say this, it's definitely not a bug.
Yeah.
It's definitely not a bug. And, but again, I could be wrong. So
I want to see that bug. If that is a bug, I want to see what that thing looks like.
One hell of an ugly bug, I guarantee it.
Right? And we have stink bugs. And those things are ugly by themselves.
So what are stink bugs?
They're basically like little beetles, little brown beetles, and they emit a smell when they're threatened.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I don't think we have those in Canada. We might. I don't know. I'm not a bug expert.
They're terrible. They destroy things. If you find one, there's at least 30. They're like little roaches.
Oh wow. Okay.
They're everywhere. You get. I absolutely
Can you hear
hate
me properly?
Can you hear me properly?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Paranormal Princess says stink bugs suck. Yes, they do. They're terrible. But Brian, I want to kind of ask you, because you've been around the paranormal field quite a bit. You've known a lot of different people. You've gotten yourself in a lot of places. What's one of the best things that you can tell these newbies, the paranormal investigators? Like Ghost Hunter, I've already said, in my opinion, I've said what I've said. You're out to have fun, have fun. Like with this picture, you get the picture, you're happy with it, you move on. But the investigator side of it, what is your best suggestion to the newbies?
Yeah, it's such a difficult question to answer, because when I started, it was like I said to myself, well, why do I want to investigate?
Yeah.
What is the reason why I want to investigate? Do I just want to get kicks and thrills and stuff like that. I think one of the main things is you have to have a reason why you're doing it. If you're just going out there to be a jerk and try to, whatever because I've seen it, then you shouldn't be in the paranormal.
Yeah.
I've always said that, and you know this, Matt. I've always said I put paranormal investigators in 3 different categories: the hunter, the one that's looking for the answers, and the scientific.
Yep.
I'm in the middle. I'm the type of investigator looking for the answers. I want to find out why they're still here,
Yeah.
and because I think that is one of the biggest questions why people ask is why are they still here? Why are spirits still here? Are they earthbound or whatever it is? I think that's one of the for me personally, I think that's one of the main things that you have to look at why you're doing it, why you want to do this. If you're just going out to have fun, then just go out and have fun. If you're a little more serious about it, then be a little more serious about it. I think from what I've seen lately, and again, I'm not on social media as much as I used to be. I mainly post and ghosts now, but I might get in trouble for saying this, but
Not on my show.
yeah. What I've seen lately, people coming into this paranormal world is nothing but a shit show. A lot of drama, a lot of fighting. And I don't get it. I really really don't get it. I started the Global Ghost Hunt because I was really passionate on the saving of the locations and the paranormal teams that weren't getting recognized, and so I was passionate about that, and I had a passion, I had a reason, but unfortunately, a lot of people threw that back in my face for reasons I won't get into. But I think the biggest issue that I'm seeing, is it because they were like that before, or are they just getting caught up in what happens when you join the paranormal?
Well,
I don't know. I just see a lot of stupid things, a lot of fighting, a lot of stupid things. But getting away from that, I don't want to talk about that because it's depressing. But I think the main thing is figuring out why you want to investigate. What are your reasons why you want to investigate, and then just go with that. If the reason is just to hunt and find them, great. But if you're looking to get answers, then be that kind of paranormal investigator. If you're looking at the scientific background of it, then go out, then be that type of paranormal investigator. Mm-hmm. But the only thing I ask, and I continually ask people, is don't fake.
yes.
Don't fake. If you haven't caught anything, that's fine, but don't make the video stupid. I don't know. I could sit here for 3 hours and go through everything, but I don't want to bore people. I think the main thing is when you first start out, have fun, and then once you've gotten past that stage, decide what kind of investigator you want to be, and then go with that.
100%.
Yeah.
Liz is in the room tonight. Hey, Liz. Saying hi to you and me and everybody in the chat like she always does. Love Liz. James said maybe a moth from the picture, but would be wrong time of year. Yeah. I agree. Yeah. And Vicky says we're scientific and wanting answers, but most to help others. Too much drama. Yeah, and see, I just want to say something. And I know I've kind of voiced my opinion on this here and there, but I just, me personally, I like stirring the pot. We've all seen that. I've done that with Aaron. I've done it with a couple other people. Like, we've had some fun. I've poked fun. But here's the deal. When it comes to, like, serious drama, like what we're talking about, I could care less.
Yeah.
Why? Because just like in my personal life, I want to keep people in my life who are positive, who treat me positive. And it's the same way in the paranormal. I'm going to work with people who are positive, not just to me, but to themselves and to our community, because that's what this is about. And this is why I like having Brian on and I like having guests on the show, because we show each other what the community really is. Like these chats, we can have these serious discussions, and no one's going to get butthurt on it.
Oh,
And if they do,
you'd be surprised how
and you
many
know what?
people get butthurt.
And you know what though? If they do, what I've seen, I've ignored them or blocked them, and guess what? I still go to bed because that's not what I'm about. That's not who I care about.
Yeah, I kind of felt like I was all over the place with my answer there, but
But you know what though? That's one thing I love about you, brother. Is you and I go on tangents,
yeah,
but the point's still there. You still get the point across, and I agree with you 100%. Know what you're wanting to do, and I said this last week. If you want to go out, have fun, go to these locations, have a great time. Fine, have at it. Be a ghost hunter. Be a ghost hunter. Go out and enjoy yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. If you want to be more scientific, you want answers, you want to help not just clients, but the spirits and the community as a whole, and take it more like a professional, and I use that term very loosely, then do it. But understand that it's a commitment.
it's all like I was just thinking about. Once you jump from just being a hunter to doing it, finding the answers and becoming more scientific about it. I don't know what it is, but being a hunter, there's really not a lot of drama around you.
No.
But once you step over that line to become one with answers and scientific, that's when all this crap seems to circle you.
To me, what I've noticed, it's ego, number one. First and foremost, I've always said that. It's always ego. The other thing I think what it is people are afraid to be proven wrong. And I think what they need to realize is, yes, our field is scientific, but there's no exact science. There is none. This is not A plus B equals C. We can go out and do different things and have different reactions. This isn't exact. What I do isn't necessarily the right way. It may not work for like Brian or Tanner or Abyss Paranormal or whoever. We all do things differently. But as long as we're getting responses, that's what matters. And even if we're not getting responses, guess what? Then that may not be working, or the spirits just don't want to talk to you.
Yeah.
I don't know how many times I've run into the spirits just don't like me.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people that just go after the hunt and they're able to stay away from all that crap. As soon as you jump over that line and getting into becoming the answers and scientific and stuff like that, that's when you're getting into that space that people, if you find something like you said earlier, it's almost like, I forget how you phrased it, but as soon as you cross that line and getting into, like I said, into the scientific and finding answers, that's when you're swarmed by all that. And you don't want to be like, if you find something, you hate it when somebody comes to you and says, oh, well, this is what it is. It's nothing spirit. And then people get offended by that. But when you're just a hunter and just going after them, you don't really care what anybody else says. So
I will tell you guys this, and
weird. I've never placed it like that before, but it's making sense.
I will go on record to say, I will tell you guys this. I could I could have Casper sitting right here in the Wicked Queen's chair, take a picture, full body, everything, clothes, everything, full body, looks like a real person, post it. Every one of you could tell me it's fake, and you know what? That's your thoughts. That's your opinion. Mm-hmm. You guys got to remember that. Take this into consideration when you're looking at a picture like the one we just looked at from the store. You weren't there. You don't know the story. And it's not even just the story itself, like what Brian told us, the history of this location. That moment in time. Maybe it was a bird that flew by. Maybe somebody did sneak in. Maybe the owner's lying to Brian. Maybe this is going on. Maybe that's going on. You don't know. Take it with a grain of salt.
Well, I will know that she wouldn't lie to me. So.
I'm just saying, like from an outside perspective, like I don't know her.
I get it.
Yeah, like I couldn't pick her out of a lineup, but the fact
Very
is,
nice. Colleen's fabulous woman.
Yeah, I'm not saying she's not. Of
I
course,
just used the word fabulous.
I saw that.
She's fabulous.
I think Brian's hanging around that cafe a little bit.
Right? So, but no, I think, and I know people say, you know what, just go ahead and have fun. Don't spend a lot of money on merchandise and equipment and stuff like that until you really are really interested in really furthering, doing whatever you want to do. And, but I think it is that crossing that line. Once you cross that line, that's when it becomes, investigating becomes different. And that's when people are more critical towards you. If you're just going out there to hunt, people don't tend to bother you. But
Well,
as soon as you cross that line,
I,
that's when it becomes different.
I think it also, and whether we do this or not intentionally, I think it comes down to our reputation. We feel like our reputation is on the line with everything we post.
Why? Why? Who cares what people say?
It's just something I've noticed.
Yeah.
And I mean, I see it on TikTok. I see it on Facebook. And I've heard some teams. I've talked to a few teams, and they're like, "Oh, I would have posted this, but why didn't you? Oh, well, I didn't think it was good enough. Good enough for who? If it's good enough for you, if you are passionate about it, you take a picture and you think, damn, that's good. Post it. Be proud of it.
People are always going to have an opinion. You can't control what other people are doing. So if you think you've caught something, post it. Who cares what other people think?
And I can guarantee you post it on like Parapost. I mean, I'll even throw Global Ghost Hunt. You tag Global Ghost Hunt in it. I can guarantee you there's going to be a bunch of us who are going to be like, damn, that's good.
Yeah.
For every person you think is going to beat you down for it, there's going to be at least 5 or 6 others that are going to have your back. Because that's the type of community we're building.
Okay, Liz. No problem.
Oh, absolutely. I saw that. Liz joining the Global Ghost Hunt. Oh, I love for that. But I think that's what it is. We have this stigma in the community that you have to be at a certain level. Absolutely not.
And on the flip side of that, and just thinking about this, if you think you've caught, and this is where I guess sometimes some paranormal investigators get a little embarrassed, because if they think they did catch something and it turns out that it was nothing, then they get a little embarrassed about that too. And they get a little shy on posting something that might be something really incredible. So I think in this field, people are too quick to jump on somebody and say that's fake and that's bullshit and that's not real. Why are you posting that? And if we all debated properly and not gone after people, this paranormal field might be a little bit different.
I know where you're going with that. And, I'm going to take that a step further. I think if you go on an investigation, whether you're a ghost hunter or a paranormal investigator or whatever, post all your pictures. Post every single one of them. And the reason why, you may not see something, but I can guarantee you a seasoned investigator might see something and you're not seeing.
Yeah, of course.
You may get a nice picture like a covered bridge. We have a crap load of them here in PA.
Of course, we say this till we're blue in the face, and
yeah.
whether people listen to us or not. But
Short version, post it. Post your shit. We want to see it. But
if you think you've caught something, post it.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what other people think.
Yeah, I think
you're always going to get an opinion from somebody, and it's either going to be positive or negative. So,
and to be honest with you, if it's your post, you can always delete those negative ones, so it doesn't matter anyway.
and you're right, Vicky. Everybody has their own techniques, and that's what we express so much in the Global Ghost Hunt. Is everybody has their own techniques, and I've learned from everybody that has been part of the Global Ghost. Global Ghost Hunt. I've learned something different all the time. I'm still learning. We're all still learning. We learn every day. Like, how many techniques that have we seen in the Global Ghost Hunt going, okay, that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might try that.
And you know what? That sounds familiar, doesn't it, folks? Because I've said the same thing. And I think, Brian, you and I have said it on the GJ's lives, closing ceremonies. We've said it during the halftime shows. It's like each investigation is learning something new, whether it's a team that's been around for years or just started a couple months ago. It doesn't matter. You're always going to learn something.
Yeah.
You know, and the fact is, folks, is be confident in yourself. Screw everybody else. Be confident in yourself,
Yeah.
and just have fun with it. Even you can take it serious, but you can still have fun. I mean, hell, look at the Wicked Queen and I. I mean, I couldn't tell you how many times we've laughed and laughed and laughed during the investigations. And you know what? Sometimes it makes it that much better. But and I know Brian's had a good time with a lot of different investigations. I've heard stories.
You know, it's funny. Most people know Lex.
Mm-hmm.
When I was over in England, we were doing an investigation at the, I believe the place is called the Worley House, or the Worley House, and we were all upstairs in the attic area, and we were all sitting in there, and I think it was like 5 or 6, maybe 7 of us, and it was funny because we were all talking, trying to get the spirit going or talk back to us. And then we listened back to it and we heard this weird voice. We heard this really weird voice and everybody was stunned. We thought we captured something amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was really cool. It was really weird. We weren't sure what it was saying. And we finally determined what it was.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Lex yawned, and it sounded like an actual voice. And so when Lex yawns, he sounds like a different person. I think it was Lex that did that, but
I think my favorite is the stomach gurgles.
yeah. And just to let everybody know, I know a lot of people haven't heard from Lex or hasn't seen Lex in a long time. He's doing extreme. I talked to Lex probably about a month ago. He's doing extremely well.
Good.
His baby's getting big,
Mm-hmm.
and he moved jobs. He's working at another restaurant now. I think he's a manager of the restaurant. So he's doing extremely, extremely well. And
Awesome.
He says hi to everybody. He said when you get on the air at any time, say hi to everybody for me. But he's doing extremely well, and he's really, really happy right now and being a father.
Good.
And he's great. So you need to reach out to him.
No, I definitely will. I need to. And I said as part of my resolution, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be
Through the Lens will be coming back.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, at some point it will be coming back when Lex's schedule relaxes a little bit. But we had talked about it, and Through the Lens will be coming back at some point.
Awesome. Well, Lex, if you do by chance see this, congratulations again, brother. I hope everything continues to go well for you, and tell your kid to stop freaking growing. I see the pictures. I'm like, holy shit. Oh, but beautiful family, absolutely beautiful family. Pam Harris is in chat now. Hey, Pam.
Hey, Pam.
But yeah. So one more thing I want to talk about, brother, before we start heading out, is networking. We all talk about it.
What kind of network?
Yeah, you've kind of mastered it. I don't know how you do it, but you put your mind to something, and next thing you know, you've got thousands of people following you, going, We're as a newer team, it can be a little intimidating, especially a paranormal team, to get out there, to get their name out there, to start socializing. We'll just say it that way. What are some tips and tricks that you learned to make things a little bit easier for newer teams, or what have you seen work?
Well, let's just get this out of the way right now. It's not easy.
No.
Well, I grew the Insta page and the Facebook page of Health Empowers You. I'm over 500,000 followers now on both pages together.
Right.
So, this is long as well. Okay, but I'll shorten it. What you need to figure out, the first thing you need to do is figure out is, and I know people hear this all the time, but the algorithm.
Yep.
You need to figure out the algorithm for you, not for somebody else. Not like, don't go to somebody else and say, what do you do? They have nothing to do with you, and what they do might not work for you. So you have to do it on your own, and you have to figure it out on your own. It took me about 6 months to figure it out. Once I did, those 2 pages were growing. They were growing. On my Instagram page, I'm getting anywhere from 500 to 800 followers a day on my Instagram page. So that has grown really, really. It's been really, really good. So I'm almost at 300,000 followers right now. So you have to figure out your analytics. And I know people don't want to hear this, but you have to figure out your analytics. You have to find out when your followers are online. Once you figure that out, do the complete opposite.
Yep.
Now you're asking why? Well, because you want to post when your followers are not online. You want to post when they're offline because you want the algorithm to push it to new people.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So the key to my success, and it's very, very simple. Okay? I'm going to give away tricks here. Very, very simple. Anything you post, I don't care what it is, anything you post, if you post capture the spirit, it's not going to be pushed out. Okay? You have to post, when you're posting something, it has to be 125 characters or more. Okay? So 125 characters that it has to be. If you're going to be using hashtags, make sure you're using hashtags that are in the description as well and correlates with the video that you're posting.
Yep.
So if you're posting a paranormal video and you put cooking as a hashtag, not going to work. Okay? This is the background of not necessarily networking, but helping you gain more followers. Okay? So it's not really, I guess it's kind of like networking, but I'm giving you some tricks to help you. Okay?
Yeah.
So if you got a big description and you got hashtags that have nothing to do with the description, has nothing to do with the video, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube don't know where to push it.
Yep.
Simple as that. It's not rocket science. The biggest key of pushing videos out today on Facebook and Instagram, Reels. Post Reels every single day. Every single day. And don't make them 4 seconds. They have to be 30 seconds or longer. Okay? So I'm giving people the tricks here. So it's not really networking, but it's just I'm telling them, I'm giving them tricks.
Well,
So,
you get more followers, which means more networking. You can
Yes.
get more people involved.
Yeah.
So there, it ties in.
so continually do that. Please, for the love of God, when you're using hashtags, do not put a page of hashtags on your post. The most hashtags that you should be using is 5.
Mm-hmm.
5 and under. That's it. Okay? You might go, this guy has no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, well then go over to my Instagram page, Health Empowers You, and tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay? So it has almost 300,000 followers. Okay? Things have changed. Okay? Things are always changing.
Mm-hmm.
The algorithm's always changing. A couple of years ago, you see people with 2, 3, 4, 5 million on YouTube right now. It doesn't work today that way. 3 years ago, 2 years ago, when they got all those followers, that's when it worked. The way they were doing it, it's changed. It's completely changed. Ask them how many followers they're losing a day right now by continually doing what they're doing. I guarantee it's thousands.
Mm-hmm.
They're not gaining as much as they used to. They're losing more than gaining. But it also depends on the channel as well, right? So, but these little tricks, so 125 characters, every single post. It's got to be 125 characters or more. No more than 5 hashtags related to the post or the video. Here's a big one. Figure out your times, the best time to post.
And you
So
know,
if your followers are on at 10 o'clock, you post at 12.
Hey, you know what? That's 100% true because that's one of the main tricks. I know I don't post that much on TikTok, but
Yeah.
that's how I got a lot of my followers was that right there.
What?
The time.
Yeah. So when I post for Health Empowers You, it's usually 10, 1, and 3. Okay. Those are times where a lot of my followers aren't. See, it's a little bit different now because I can make a post and it can have 16,000 views in a matter of a half an hour. Okay. That's just only because of the fact that I have almost 300,000 followers. I'm talking about people that don't have that many followers. Okay. So find out your times you want to post. The best times to post are 10, 1, and 3,
You want to know
and
something?
7:30.
You want to know something funny? I posted a video the one day on TikTok about I think 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
I did better than prime time.
Yeah. So 10, 1, 3, or 7:30. Okay. Those are the best times to post. Okay. So what else? This is probably one of the biggest things. And if you're going to post reels, make sure the reels are over 20 seconds. Okay. The biggest thing that I would have to say, and this is tough. This is tough for everyone. Make sure the video is somewhat exciting. And because really what happens with the algorithm is this. Okay, what Meta does, Instagram and Facebook, what they do in their algorithm, when you post something, they push it to 50 people. Okay, depending on the reaction of those 50 people, then they push it to 100 more people. Then they push it to 250 people. Then they push it to 500 people. Then, as you can see how the number's going up. So depending on how those 50 people first react to that video is depending if your video is going to go viral or get a lot of views. So your video needs to be somewhat eye-catching, somewhat intriguing. If you're just going to post a picture of you walking down the street, depending on how many followers you have, it could do extremely well or it could do real shit. Most people, it's going to do real shit.
Depends on what street it is.
But somebody who has 3 million views, it's going to do well because they have 3 million followers.
Yep.
It's not rocket science. But at the end of the day, you do those little tricks and go back and watch again this part of the video. You do those little tricks, you will grow. So what I do with Health Empowers You on Instagram page, what I do is, because you got to be careful on Instagram, okay? If you post any more than 3 times a day, it's considered spam. Facebook, it doesn't matter. You can post as much as you want. Instagram, if you post more than 3 times, they're not going to push it out the 4th one, okay? So again, that's depending how many followers you have. But if you have 700 followers, that 4th video or the 4th post is probably not going to get pushed out, and that's probably why you don't have very many views on it. Okay, what I do on the Health Empowers You page, I post a reel in the morning and I post a regular post in the afternoon. Every single day. Every single day. And now Facebook's changed. I don't know if anybody's recognized this, but Facebook has changed in the last month. You can no longer schedule posts, but you can schedule videos. They've removed the scheduling posts. Facebook really pushed out scheduling because they liked it. They love it when people schedule. And that's what I do. I schedule every night my post or my video. Every night, the night before I post, I schedule it. So if you do these little tricks that I'm telling you or sharing with you, you will grow. But consistency. You have to be consistent.
Yep.
If you stop for a week, you're going back to the beginning.
Yep.
Does that make sense? Do you understand what I mean by that?
Me, yeah.
Yeah. So
Me, yeah.
if you're growing consistently and then all of a sudden stop for 2 weeks, you're starting from the beginning again. And it's a vicious cycle.
See, Brian and I have had this conversation multiple times. I think I have notes on it.
So
But he's right.
consistency is big. Consistency is big. You got to be consistent. You have to you have to post. I've watched a lot of videos on people on showing how to grow. There's a one particular guy that I see all the time on how to grow your Instagram, and a lot of stuff he says is crap. It's just crap. And there's this other one that I watched every so often, and they said, "Oh my God, it's so important to put your location on every post." No, it's not. No, it's not. I've never put my location once. No, it's not. It's not important. But the 125 characters, the 5 hashtags, it used to be 24. You could put 24 hashtags. That's gone. That's been gone for over a year. Okay.
Hey, that's
5 hashtags or 4 hashtags is the most. And that's even on TikTok. Well, I think you're only allowed to put 5 hashtags on TikTok now anyway. So
Yeah.
on Instagram, I believe they even changed it on Instagram now too. I don't think you could do any more than 5 on Instagram now as well. But sometimes I see a post and it has like 30 hashtags on a Facebook post. That will be considered spam and they will not push it out.
Yep.
Okay. So 5 hashtags at most relating to the video and the description. Okay. Yeah. That is no, and then posting every day consistently. I know a lot of people can't do that, but at least post 3 times a week. At least. On Instagram or Facebook. Facebook's different. You can post all the time. You know what the difference between Instagram and Facebook is? Instagram is just about scrolling, liking, and following. Facebook is more getting involved.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, too many people get involved. But, you know, if you know what I mean by that. So, but Facebook's more about interacting.
Yeah.
Instagram is about scrolling, liking, and following, and that's it. So.
Speaking of interacting, folks, if you could just take a moment at some point and don't forget to like, share out this video, because not for me. I say this all the time, not for me, but for the audience.
I got one more.
Okay, go ahead.
I got one more. This is the biggest one. This is the biggest one that I will tell. If you listen to any of this, this is so important. Stop putting links to your YouTube on Facebook. They will not push it. Facebook hates when you add links. Okay? They will not push your stuff. They won't. Your best bet is link in the bio. That's it. If you put a link on your Facebook post, they will not push it. They hate it. They don't want you leaving Facebook.
Makes sense.
Why are they going to push that? So, people, if you heard anything in this, stop putting links in your description.
I'm not going to tell you where to find these links.
Now, I will say, if you put Facebook links,
Yes.
they will push it. But if you put YouTube links, if you put TikTok links, if you do any of that stuff, they will not push it. I'm telling you right now. And that's one of the biggest things I learned. I learned that very, very quickly. Yeah. So stop putting links to your YouTube channel in your posts. People will find it in your bio. Tell them to go to your bio. Don't say link in my bio. Go to my bio. Whatever you want to say, just stop putting links in your descriptions because they won't push it. They won't. So.
See, this is why I bring him up here, folks, especially when it comes to the networking side, because he knows what he's talking about.
Yeah. Like, for example, like the Health Empowers You page on Facebook. And because Tracy, who does her show on the Health Empowers You page, okay? This will answer all of it, okay? She put, I think it might have been Tracy, it might have been Glenda, I forget who it was. No, it was Tracy. So she put a link to her website on one of her videos. I got a message from Facebook in the analytics part saying it's not suggested to put links in the description because Facebook won't push it.
Makes
So
sense.
she stopped doing it. and her videos do better now.
There you go.
It was actually something I got in my notifications, and she wasn't like, obviously when you say it to somebody and say, oh yeah, whatever, but when you actually show them proof, I'm telling you, stop putting links in on for your website. And she stopped. And her videos do a lot better now, and that's on a page of 205,000 people. And so people, don't do it. They won't push it. They won't.
And that goes back to, again, everything changes.
Yep.
Everything changes all the time. Pay attention to it. But yeah, like I said, folks, there's a reason why I love bringing him up here like this, especially with the networking.
Yeah, that is the biggest thing. Stop. I see it all the time. Stop putting links to your YouTube. Stop putting your YouTube channel on your Facebook, because they won't push it.
But I will say, if you are a newbie and you are wanting to push out your content, do it.
Yeah, for sure.
I know you're going to be a little skittish, especially with all the rules and stuff like that. Just do it. Get used to it. Get used to it. Get comfortable doing it. And then start looking at growth. I can guarantee you that once you get comfortable doing this stuff, it becomes so much easier. I mean, look at me. I started out with a really crappy camera in a cemetery to do how-to videos, and it turned into whatever this is. But but just get comfortable and just do it. But well, speaking of Health Empowers You, I wanted to always thank Health Empowers You for sponsoring and supporting everything I do. And I keep saying this, and I know Brian knows this. I bought the recipe for the smoothies. I still use them.
Oh, do
They're
you?
still delicious. Oh yeah,
They're good.
they're good.
They might go into the cafe. Some of them.
Oh, then I definitely have to come up because I'm lazy.
Yeah.
I'm out there just for the smoothie. Just a small smoothie, just show up and just walk out. But definitely, guys, go check out Health Empowers You. Go check them out on all social media. Obviously, Parapost Network Central. I know right now on Facebook, I don't know what's going on with it, but still, go check it out. There's not just my show. There's a bunch of amazing shows over there. I know Jay's still doing his show. I see him once in a while. I see many others still doing their shows. So go check that out. Obviously, the Global Ghost Hunt. Brian and I have mentioned the Global Ghost Hunt several times. I'll tell you what. Brian and I say this all the time, and it still holds true. The event itself is such a pain in the ass, but I wouldn't have it any other way. I love being a part of it. I love everything about it. It's a headache, but it's an addicting headache. It's a lot of fun. So
It's
guys,
a lot of work. It's a lot of fun, but hopefully it's bigger this year. So we will let people know when you can start registering.
which we're supposed to have a meeting sometime this month, aren't we?
Yeah.
So,
Just a lot going on right now.
Yeah. And GGH on air will be back once we start getting some things rolling. I have something to talk about.
Oh, good.
So that's still going to be a thing. That's still going to happen.
Get Lex on. We haven't had Lex on a show in a long time.
Right? You know what we should do? Just send him a link and say, hey, we just want to talk.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, we're live.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
And brother, before we get going one more time, do you want to give a shout out to the cafe and
Yeah.
all that good stuff?
If you live in Toronto, or if you're coming to Toronto, come visit us at 787 King Street West, just west of Bathurst. The cafe is called Submit and Shy. That's it. That's all I can say.
Awesome.
The website will be coming soon.
And I'll get you guys the links, whether Facebook likes it or not, apparently. I will get you guys the links.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that. YouTube, I'm not going to forget about you guys. It will be on this video. And speaking of links, I'm not going to say it, but there are some links hidden somewhere. Go check them out. I'll give you a clue.
You can't hide them. They're always found.
But check them out. Show some love and support. Paratees, find us on Facebook. I've always got some new things going on. Paratees is the brainchild behind Broken Pretzel Productions and Pinkie Pie Studios. We've got new merch all the time, new things coming out. We even have flasks.
Nice.
Hmm. It is odd. It is a lot. It is overwhelming. But what are you going to get with the consultants? What do you
Yeah, and also go over to healthempowers.you.net if
do?
you're interested in teas, because we have a sleep tea and a concentration tea, and right now it's only available in the States.
There you go. And actual teas, if I'm not mistaken, too. Like actual teas.
Oh yeah.
You
Well,
see
I'm
what I did
talking
there?
about teas you drink.
I know.
All
Both
herbal and organic, no crap in them.
both teas.
Both.
Both types of teas. Go,
Yeah.
go check. No, there's always something for everybody over at healthempowers.net, guys. Seriously, go check it out. Like I said, I got the smoothie recipes and I haven't looked back since. I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, don't go anywhere though, because I kind of gave a spoiler to, I don't know if our GGH admin staff are still here, but I've been working on a couple of projects. Glenda, if you're watching, love you. I haven't forgotten about you. She wanted some videos. Haven't forgotten about you. Love you. But I did something a little special for my Global Ghost Hunt family. So don't go anywhere. Check that out. And we'll see you next week, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, same spot. What am I going to talk about? We'll figure that out. It's me.
Yeah. No,
So, so I guess there's only one thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. Seriously, with all the weather and everything like that going on everywhere, stay safe, guys. Seriously. And as always, folks, happy hauntings.
good night, folks.
Flash a code.